Everything starts when the police stop the car on suspicion of a fake license plate number. At first sight, what seemed to be only a traffic violation turned out quickly to evolve with the driver's reaction and discrepancies in the vehicle's identification information. Upon inspection of the vehicle, the police officer realized that the license plate and chassis number did not correspond with the number brought from the central database, so he then started the investigation. The driver becomes aggressive here. The license plates are not fake, he keeps saying, and his rights are being infringed.
They won't let their rights be infringed.
So, I'll talk to you over
They won't let their rights be infringed. So, guess what? I haven't broke any laws.
So,
I haven't broke any laws. No laws have been broken.
What's your first name?
Period. Period. This is the problem. You guys, this is why there's a disconnection.
Do you,
This is why there's a disconnection with the people. And the officers is supposed to be, the peace officers is supposed to protect the people.
Absolutely, you're right.
This is why.
But hey,
I haven't broken any laws. I'm coming here to spend my heart on fiat.
on what?
This is ridiculous.
Do you have a driver's license, man?
This is very ridiculous. I'm not driving. I'm not driving.
Are you traveling?
Why do I need a driver's license?
Are you traveling or are you?
I'm not operating a commercial vehicle.
Your key is in the ignition.
I'm not. I'm not operating a commercial. Very recorded.
He was driving.
Oh, okay.
Very recorded. And you're laughing.
I'm glad to let you know.
keep asking me questions.
And you're laughing.
That's my last name, actually.
It's ridiculous.
It is. Laughing.
This is ridiculous.
Can I leave?
You are illegal. That's not legit. You don't. Hey,
Don't
are
you
you
know?
taping?
Yeah, I'm
Are you
taping. Yeah,
That's fine.
that's fine. I see you are too.
Ears to listen.
There's like
I have
10 of
ears
us
to
out here with
listen.
cameras on.
That
That's
is
fine.
not illegal, man. That is not legal. Would it
What's
be
not
okay
legal?
for someone to do your daughter or your son like that when they come out the restaurant?
Now, what stands out in this case to any detective is that the driver's reaction is too defensive and suspicious. While normally an innocent driver would be expected to cooperate with the police, here there is a constant claim of violation of rights and even a verbal argument with the police. Such situations can often hint at a more serious offense in the background. Displaying fictitious license plates is one of the most common means of camouflaging stolen vehicles or other illegal actions in transport. That is why such an in-depth investigation by the officer is extremely relevant. The driver was therefore misleading when he failed to follow the officer's instructions during the incident and repeatedly asked for the summoning of a supervisor. This is one of the tactics used by many criminals. The driver may have done all that deliberately with the intention of diverting the police and making the investigation complex. He remains patient and composed before such difficulties and continues to enforce the law. In a situation like this, it is very important that the police officer be in a state of calm and in full control of the situation.
I've given you many opportunities to step out of the vehicle to speak with us. You're not complying with that order.
So I'm basically being forced to get out my car.
Yes.
Because I see you guys.
Yes.
Y'all set up to get physical.
Is anybody getting physical with you?
I said you guys are setting up to get physical.
Do you want me to get physical with you? That I'm asking you a legitimate question. Do you want me to get physical? I don't want to get physical with you. I understand she's pregnant. I want nobody to get hurt.
So now I'm basically in fear. Because I'm telling you guys, I haven't broken any law. When you don't break any law, you don't have to identify yourself.
But you have. Okay? So at this point, I'm asking you to step out because our next option here is to break the window and to force you out of the vehicle, which we don't want to do. I don't want to be physical with you at all. I want you to comply and we can have a discussion about it. But at this point, you don't want to listen. You don't want to listen to the investigation. So at this point, I'm asking you to step out of the car before we're forced to break the window. Do you want your window broken? It's a legitimate question. Do you want your window broken? Yes or no?
I don't want anything broken on this vehicle.
I don't want anything broken on this vehicle either. I also don't want to have to physically come in there to get you out of the car.
So there's no authority that can prevent my rights from being infringed on at this point, basically. Because there's two sergeants. You are a sergeant,
yes.
He's a sergeant, and no one stepping in.
So we have not violated your rights, to be very clear, okay? You have refused to comply with Sergeant Wall's orders, and now, unfortunately, you are pushing our hands to a point where we're going to have to physically remove you from the vehicle to place you under arrest.
Which we don't want to do.
I don't think we could possibly be any more reasonable or offer a grander explanation in the parking lot of a mall than we have.
Okay.
So that's as simple as I can make it. If you step out, it'll make life a lot easier.
I'm about to step out.
Okay. I appreciate it.
While the driver insists that those are not phony plates, the officer demonstrates evidence of them being phony plates. When the driver still resists and is uncooperative, the fact shows even more of his guilt. His resistance may truly show that he indeed knew it was a phony plate and tried to cover it up. Moreover, the repeated complaints from the driver about his rights being violated might just be the mechanism of self-defense for one who has actually breached the law. In this respect, the case may have been initially a simple violation of traffic rules, but in the background, there is an assumption of a bigger crime. The fake license plates and the driver's aggressive conduct justify the police officer's attention. From the detective's point of view, this case calls for more investigation, and previous activities of the owner of the vehicle have to be examined. In such a case, much more can be obtained than a routine check by the police, and they may reveal wider dimensions of the crime.
Thank you very much, sir.
So hold on. What are we doing?
You're being placed under arrest is what we're doing.
Don't resist.
Put your hands behind your back.
Give my phone.
Put your hands behind your back.
Give her the phone.
She has both
So
phones.
he make up a lie so I could be placed under arrest.
I can promise you that none of us here are lying, sir.
I'm gonna double lock these so that they don't tighten up on you.
Flip around this way. Watch it back.
What station are you taking me to?
The Orland Park Police Station. Can you step out for me, please?
Yeah, I don't want her touching me though, so y'all gonna have another female officer.
Yeah,
I literally just said that.
Yeah, that's fine. And Guida, can you go on the other side? That's fine.
Yeah, she
That's
came.
And you know what? Get that young lady name who
You're gonna have everybody's name. Don't worry.
She just came. I don't like her. I don't know where.
Sir, do you have an ID
There
or
was
anything
no
on
probable
you?
cause to run any plate or any vent number.
Do you have an ID on you or anything?
411-1602, everything's set for.
I'm being searched illegally.
Let's go this way. We're right here in my car. Come on.
I'm being searched illegally. My number is 708-931. I'm gonna need that video.
Have a seat.
Can we get you a ride somewhere, miss?
We can take you to our station. You're more than welcome to go back into the mall and wait for your own ride, or we can take you to the station.
Can I just get an ID just saying that we had documentation with you? That's all. We gotta, yeah. You're not under arrest or anything. Orland, 105 file. William, to just advise if she's clear.
Ma'am,
You should be able to, yeah.
you originally started to say you have some sort of paperwork before you guys got in the car and attempted to leave.
Because it's not our car, but I'm not gonna.
That's not your car? Okay.
That's how I'm gonna break.
Tyler, you got the keys?
We don't want anybody.
She has them. Last I saw, she had them.
Yeah, she took them out of the ignition and put them in her pocket.
We just need the car key. You can take the keys off of it itself. I'll grab some for you.
Subject.
Go ahead.
Will is clear and valid of Chicago, born in 91, active police.
Alright, time for it.
Yeah, no.
Are they going to give you a ride somewhere? Or you want to
I'm gonna go to the station.
go to the station?
Yeah.
You have an active FOID card, right?
It should be active.
Yeah, it is. Is there any firearms or
No.
anything in the car?
No.
Okay. Nothing on you, right?
No.
All right. When you
I
do.
just had search. I mean,
Look.
So,
Yeah.
but I don't have pockets or anything.
No. You're good. I just want to make sure before we get you out of here. That's all.
Our sergeant will give you a ride.
Okay.
He's got a better, nicer car. Yeah, way bigger. Like, on piece space.
No. While you search your car.
Nothing but candy.
Check some secondary VIN locations on this car based on these circumstances. You're still recording, right? Yeah, keep recording while you're searching.
Joshua Curry, capital 1, male, like starting to be cracked open.
There's another one in here for somebody else.
This is Joshua Curry again, all the way open. Fayez Ganimat. I guess I'll bring these back.
Hey, photograph this plate and take it off.
I have.
Okay. You already got a photograph?
I'm gonna double check that I have the full thing because I did it for the VIN comparison.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, did you do that QR code? Does that even pop up?
No. How does it? You just scan it? And
Yeah, just pull up your camera. Click on that.
no usable data found.
Yeah.
So it comes back, no record. Not VIN, just somehow they acquired it and put bad plates on it because it doesn't belong to them.
All right, you can turn off.